What a disaster.
Switching gears for a minute, let's talk about one of the most...
Fox News is losing it on air as Donald Trump publicly rages against a Fox commentator who dared to call out gun violence and climate sabotage. From vicious personal attacks to Trump's EPA gutting climate protections, the network's propaganda machine goes into overdrive. Let's break this down to reveal the real stakes behind the madness.
Dangerous moves coming out of the Trump administration right now, and no, this one's not getting enough attention. Trump's Environmental Protection Agency, now headed by far-right former Congressman Lee Zeldin, is preparing to eliminate the endangerment finding.
This move guts the scientific foundation for fighting climate change, prioritizing corporate profits over public health and global accountability.
And it's a cornerstone of U.S. climate action. That is the 2009 scientific determination that greenhouse gases endanger public health and welfare. Without that, the legal foundation for regulating emissions, it's gone. That's right, they are claiming that greenhouse gases don't endanger people, and they are using that lie to destroy regulations that protect people and the climate. Zeldin calls this the holy grail of the climate change religion. You know what I call it? An attempt to gut the very framework that allows the government to fight the climate crisis. And this move comes in the same week the United Nations top court, yes, the International Court of Justice, issued a unanimous opinion stating that countries have a legal duty under international law to protect the environment from man-made greenhouse gas emissions. Let that sink in. The rest of the world is moving forward while Trump's America is sprinting backwards. Zeldin claims it's about lowering costs for families, but the ICJ put it plainly. A clean environment is a prerequisite for basic human rights like the right to health, life, and access to water and food. What we're seeing is a full-scale dismantling of science, diplomacy, and public health, and it's not just the climate on the line, it's America's standing in the world too. While 130 nations backed a call for global climate accountability, Trump is leaving the US isolated, clinging to fossil-fueled fantasies while the planet burns. This isn't policy. It's sabotage, and we can't afford to be quiet about it. So do this right now. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Keep making noise. Make sure that they know that we are watching their every move. Okay, Ben, back to you.
More from Jesse Waters bragging that Donald Trump has dad strength in golfs. What are you talking about? Here, play this clip.
Iran, the border, government spending. So Trump is politically jacked. And that's what Swalwell doesn't understand. People respect you for doing things that are hard and lifting things that are heavy. Trump has real strength. Swalwell is trying to look strong, and that's the difference. Trump golfs. He has dad strength, though. You know dad strength? He doesn't look like he's in shape, but when he grabs you, one time my father grabbed me, and I was like, oh my God, this guy's stronger than I am.
Were you 8?
And I was like 18.
Then they bring on Mark Wayne Mullen, MAGA Republican senator. And Mark Wayne Mullen's like, you see what's really happening here about everything is Democrats are just lying about everything. Play this clip.
And really all they need to do is just be yourself. How about you just start with being honest? But the Democrat Party hasn't been honest with the American people for at least 8 years, right? I mean, we can go back to Obama drumming up this whole Russia escapade against President Trump. And I would say it probably goes back much farther than that.
What are you talking about, dude? Could we just take one step back for a second? Okay, yesterday upon Air Force One, Donald Trump said that Epstein would steal little girls from Mar-a-Lago. He stole them from me. They were mine. And Epstein stole them. And I told them, don't steal the girls. Were they underage girls? Yeah, they were underage. Was it like Virginia Giuffre, who Epstein eventually sex trafficked after he found her at Mar-a-Lago? Yeah. I told him, they're my property. You just don't steal them. Don't steal. Like that happened yesterday. Can we acknowledge that that happened yesterday and that's not normal what's happening? Okay. Anyway, to try to distract from that, you know, Jesse Waters and Fox, they just try to make a mockery of politics in general so that it's all just like weird and it's all viewed as like a weirdo thing versus like people need help right now. People are struggling right now. People are having trouble putting food on the table. People are living paycheck to paycheck. People are losing their health care. People are getting laid off. People can't afford things right now. People can't afford homes. But this is what they're talking about on Fox, and they do this. I'm going to show you this montage we created of the stuff that Jesse Waters has been saying recently. because they want to make this all unserious, to live in their weirdo dystopian world and make you forget that politics is about helping people, not this WWE cosplay fascism. But play this clip.
Europe called him daddy, and daddy just gave him a spanking. And now they're worried about daddy's mood swings.
Jesse Waters' cultish idolization of Trump masks the brutal reality of his failed diplomacy and worldwide humiliation.
Daddy hates leaks in the house. The question is, who's daddy going to negotiate with? So did daddy do it or did daddy do it? Trump is politically jacked. Trump golfs. He has dad strength, though. You know dad strength? He doesn't look like he's in shape, but when he grabs you, one time my father grabbed me and I was like, oh my God, this guy's stronger than I am. It doesn't mean I have a homosexual crush on them. I'm just saying I appreciate their acting skills. Very strong heterosexual credentials. Real men don't talk about how they can beat other guys up. They don't talk about how masculine they are. Men don't wave simultaneously with both hands.
No.
We wave with one hand. Primetime would wish him a happy birthday, but we have rules here. Men don't wish men happy birthdays. Men should never cross their legs. What kind of man takes a bubble bath? Stephen Miller, should grown men be taking bubble baths? Men don't wish other men happy birthday. What do you notice? Doug's breaking the rules. He's leaning in, like Barack leans into Michelle. Men should never lean. What kind of husband goes grocery shopping with his wife? This guy, Tampon, lets his wife order for him at dinner. Men should not move this way. It's not the way we move. But Tim says he's a man's man, even if he uses a straw. Women love masculinity, and women do not love Tim Walz. So that should just tell you about how masculine Tim Walz is. The other day, you saw him with a vanilla ice cream shake. Had a straw in it. Oh. Again, that tells you everything. There's nothing not manly about wearing white jeans. And I say this with a unblemished record of heterosexuality. He looks good. I think he's fine. I don't need to know what pills he's taking or what he's not taking. He looks great. Hoax alert, new hoax alert. Woo, woo. I am not wearing lip gloss, lipstick, lip liner, anything on my lips. I think it's because I'm just so tan, and the contrast with my lips may have been a little chapped because I work out so much.
Now, finally, I want to show you what Jessica Tarlov said that led to Donald Trump raging against her and attacking her publicly and spending his time doing that. Here, this is what she said. She said, "I'm heartbroken for Julia, Wesley, and the 2 officers taken too soon in the mass shooting in New York. Heroes, parents, neighbors, gone because a man with a documented mental illness still got a gun. We had..."
Jessica Tarlov's heartfelt plea nails the deadly consequences of inaction, triggering Trump's toxic attack and exposing the real crisis ignored by right-wing media.
An assault weapons ban. It worked. We can save lives. Doing nothing is a choice. Here, play this clip.
I'm completely devastated and heartbroken by this. It's, you know, where I grew up. I know people who know both of the female victims, Julia Hyman and Wesley LePatner, who seem like incredible people and members of their community. Julia Hyman, only 4 years out of college, just getting started. Wesley LePatner's 2 children away at camp. And this is the news that they get on a phone call. What a hero. I didn't know, and I still don't know much about the second officer, but Officer Islam, hearing that last night, that he has 2 kids and an 8-month pregnant wife, unimaginable. I don't know how women who go through this, and I know that this happens with a lot of couples where someone is serving, at home or abroad. I don't know how you carry on a pregnancy when you have lost your partner like that, and I wish her all the strength in the world. Jessica Tisch continues to impress at an astounding level to me. I thought Mayor Adams was also good yesterday, but as we are on the precipice of another election, I can't help but say again, I wish that Jessica Tisch had felt that she was ready. Right now, maybe she runs again in the next election, but I feel that she embodies the grace and the professionalism and the efficiency that a Mayor Bloomberg did, and I would welcome that.
From dismantling climate protections to mocking international allies and furious attacks on gun control advocates, this segment exposes Fox News as a propaganda outlet prioritizing power over truth and lives. Jessica Tarlov's courage in speaking honestly contrasts sharply with Trump tantrums and Fox's enabling narrative. Drop your take below what happens when accountability meets MAGA madness.